Y'all, let me tell you how I almost deleted my first vlog, that cruise vlog, my 6-day cruise on Carnival. Y'all, I almost said, forget this YouTube stuff. Y'all, from my computer crashing, from my editing software acting up, to me not having no patience, y'all, I cried. Your girl cried. I'm talking about literally. I cried. Boo-hoo tears, y'all. Y'all. But then I had to remember. That the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel is to become a vlogger. And boy, was I in for a shocker. If you look on my channel, I got like videos, talking videos where I've edited since coming on YouTube. I never edited before YouTube. I learned a little bit of editing from this YouTube because I've been on YouTube like 6 months. So I knew what went into editing. Editing is not easy. Oh my God. Shout out to the vloggers who've been vlogging, who started from the beginning, who got it together now. Because one thing about it, it's not easy. We look at these vloggers and we just see the finished product. You don't see what I went through. So before getting on the cruise, I knew it was gonna be a lot of footage because it's 6 days. So I knew that. No problem. So I made sure, like, I was taking my laptop, I was taking my tablet, I had my 3 phones that I was recording off of. Shoot, this one, and then the other one out there. I had my 3 phones, and then I took my DJI. Okay, so I made sure all of my devices, even my laptop, everything erased, because I knew it was going to be a lot of content. Y'all, my first mistake was not using my DJI camera. I'm going to get into that. But I used my phones, and I said, okay, I know there's going to be a lot of content. So first thing let me do, when I go through the first day of the cruise, when I come back to the room at the end of the night, I'm going to move this content to my laptop into a folder labeled day 1. That way I know that footage is day 1, no problem. But I had it all under control. And then I was going to do the same thing day 2, day 3, day 4. Same thing. Y'all. First off, I used my phone. And I had way more content than what I should have had. Way more content than what I should have had. And it was because I used my iPhone. And the problem with the iPhone, which I feel like Apple needs to fix, or is it something that I don't know? Y'all tell me, let me know in the comments. Is something that I don't know when it comes to the iPhone. So what I did was, when you are vlogging, when I was vlogging, I'm holding the camera. I'm talking to the camera, you know, I'm doing my thing talking to the camera. Now, like if I go to the bar and I'm talking to the bartender, I know if y'all like me, turn that camera around. We want to see who you're talking to. So besides me being a new vlogger and forgetting sometimes to turn the camera to that person, the times that I did catch it, you got to now stop videoing yourself. Then you got to hit it to flip it to talk to the people. Then you got to stop it and then turn it back to you. So every time you stop it, you got, that's way more footage than what you need. So y'all, I was doing that constantly on the cruise. So I'm just roughing it. If you got like 20 shots, you know, using your camera, now I got 40, because I got to keep stopping and then hitting record again, then stopping, then flipping it and hit record again. When the whole time I had my DJI, But my DJI has it to where, okay, so I'm turning her on, and I'm filming myself. Then she has a little button here that you can just flip it, which I knew that. I knew all of this, but because I was not familiar with my DJI, remember, I got this for, my husband got me this for my birthday, December 2024. So I haven't really been using it. I'll use it here and there, but because I haven't used it because it was just so easy getting to the iPhone. Because the little gimbal on this, you have to, when you turn it around, the gimbal, it's a smooth transition. So now you have to wait for the gimbal to catch up, and then times where I wanted to get a specific thing real quick, now your gimbal has to get in, if you know. So I just wasn't familiar with using it, and that's why I messed up, y'all. So now I got all this extra footage. So okay, no problem. Still, I put my day one folder, day 2 folder. Each night when I went back to the room, I moved this stuff over. Y'all know it's timestamp. It's timestamp. So no matter how much footage I had, it's timestamp. So day 1, okay, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it's timestamp. Y'all didn't realize when I was moving that stuff over every night of the cruise, I did not realize, and maybe again it's something that I did wrong, when I moved my content from the phone, well, first off, I had to move it from the phone to my jump drive. I had to plug in my jump drive. Now from the jump drive, now I had to move it over to my laptop. Y'all, when I got home, I didn't immediately start editing my vlog, because I said, you know, you need to give yourself like 2-3 days to rest, you know, get back in the groove of things before you put the vlog together. And then I didn't even have the motivation, y'all, to, even after the 3 days, I did not have the motivation to put it together, because I knew how much content I had and content I had to go through. And I was looking at editing as a whole instead of editing, okay, Nita, today just do the first day of the cruise. Concentrate on the first day of the cruise. The next day, concentrate on the next day of the cruise. Y'all, I procrastinated for a whole week and a half because I did not have the motivation to do it. Because I already know what that editing was going to look like, what the editing was going to be about. Y'all, I was so not wanting to edit. But then when I finally, okay, I got in the groove of things. I go to edit. I'll be damned. I go to day 1. And I'm trying to piece stuff together. Okay, so did we go to karaoke first? Did we go to bingo first? I can't remember, y'all. I can't even remember what happened yesterday, let alone at that point in time. It was like a week and a half after the cruise. I can't remember. So I'm asking my husband, do you remember we went here? He was like, no. Okay, which it probably wouldn't have mattered to y'all anyways, because y'all don't know what order we did anything anyways, but I did. I'm just like that. And I wanted to be set up in order the way we did it. Y'all. So now I was like, oh, they timestamp. At least I thought it was timestamp, y'all. I went in there to look at these timestamps. Why the timestamps wasn't there? The timestamp was the day that I moved the content to my laptop. There was no timestamps. It was that day at that time that I moved it. Y'all, I was so mad because this is 6 folders I had to go through. 6 folders, y'all. 6 folders I had to go through with all of this content Now I got to piece it together. And then especially those parts where I was walking and I'm talking, then I had to turn the camera to... Y'all, that was my biggest struggle. My half the battle was piecing all this stuff together. That was half the battle. Then, y'all, you got to listen to all of that footage. Because, again, you don't want something in there that you said, or want something in there that... Or maybe I got somebody in the shot that probably was bent over. Or, so you got to sit there and listen to all of that stuff. Okay, no problem. Y'all. Then my computer start glitching. Y'all, my computer start glitching. When I tell y'all, because I had so much content that my computer said, So it started blacking out, y'all. I'm like, whoa, like what is going on? Now my editing software, because I had so much content on my computer and no space on my computer, because it said that I'm out of memory, that I'm out of storage. So now my editing app is acting up. So y'all, it would freeze, it would stick. You know, every time I get into the groove of things, then it would stick. And it would stick for like 10 seconds. And I would have to sit there. I'm like, and it seemed like it did it every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, I'm getting in the groove of things. And then here go, it got to stick. So now I'm just like, whoa, like, I said, I can't keep going like this. So I'm going to have to go in my computer and find something to delete. Because I thought I had deleted everything already. Y'all, at this point, I was finding anything. If anything was there, I was going to delete it and say, I don't care. Whether it was good memories, whatever, I don't care. Because at this point, this thing is driving me up a wall. It's like really driving me insane. So I was able to find something to delete, and it kind of freed up some space. Okay, great. Y'all, then my phone be ringing. People be wanting to talk. People want to call and talk. So then that throws me off. So then now I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling on TikTok. I'm scrolling on YouTube. Now, mind you, I still had to post on YouTube because I was not going to let this day go by without freaking posting, y'all. So then now, with me trying to post both on TikTok and post on YouTube, and that in itself is not an easy process either. Yeah, so y'all, when I tell y'all, I just wanted to give up and say deuces, kick rocks, this not for me. But again, I had to remember, this is what I wanted to do. And y'all know that saying, right? You hear a lot of people say, oh, this ain't nothing but the devil, this ain't nothing but the devil. I don't like using that saying. I don't, because I feel like it's inviting the devil in. I feel like that. I ain't taking away from nobody else how their life go or whatever. If that's how you want to say it, that's how you want to. But me personally, I just don't believe in saying this ain't nothing but the devil. But y'all, I wanted to say this ain't nothing but the devil. Because I had every situation that could possibly be to stop me from getting this vlog out. I was hit with every situation. I was faced with every situation, y'all, to the point where I'm going through content, and a lot of times when you're vlogging, sometimes you hear in the space that you're in, you can hear music playing, so you know you got to cut your camera off, and that sucks because you can't vlog because music is playing. Now, if you do, now you just got to go find music to mute that out, and you got to mute that out and then find music to put over it if the shot is good enough that you want to keep it. But sometimes you don't realize, and a lot of times I was playing stuff back and I'm like, oh my God, it's music. Here we go. So now I got to stop, because this is an important scene that I want to put in. Now I got to stop, y'all. Now I got to stop. Take that particular clip, upload it to YouTube, just to see if YouTube is going to bring it back as a copyright. And most of them did. So now you have to stop from editing, because that clip you want to put in, and now you got to go to find some copyrighted music. Went to his website. Not only that, now I got to find the right song to put with it. Y'all. When I tell y'all, Lord have mercy, have mercy. When I tell y'all, it was not easy. Then, getting past that part, okay, getting past that part, I got all my stuff lined up. Everything is there. Finally. Y'all, this had to be a few days before I was supposed to post it. I finally got everything lined up. We into 2.5 weeks now. I got everything lined up. My husband hear me in there stressing bad. Like, I know he probably was in there saying, she need to put this damn shit down. She need to leave this YouTube alone. Because I'm stressing. I know I was in there stressing him. Y'all. When I tell y'all. So now everything is put together. So now I'm going through it one last time. Let me see what I want to keep, and let me see what I want to, not keep. I should just spray that. I don't know what you call it, but I don't know why I did that. But so now I'm going through saying, okay, but let me take this out. Okay, well, let me shorten this. Y'all, as I'm taking it out, shortening it, putting stuff in, I'm noticing like my text on screen that, I throughout the video. If you haven't caught my video, go check it out. It's on my page. I will link it in the description below. Let me know what you think of it too. But everything I had written on screen, the text I had written on screen shifted. So if I'm telling you something about bingo, it shifted to a whole nother scene. I'm like, no. Then my music shifted. So my music that I had on cue for this particular, it shifted. Y'all. Again, like I say, I'm kind of new to this, to this YouTube, y'all. With the editing. So everything was shifting. Oh my God. I'm in the room just cutting up. Like, I'm like, what in the world? Like, come on. I mean, I was like, if it ain't one thing, it is another. Like, I missed the step. So I was in there freaking out. I'm like, how do I put it back? Okay, I found out how to put it back. No problem. Got that back. I said, okay, Nita, we not touching that. We not listening. Everything that's in here gonna stay. Y'all. Now, I had to move over. For whatever reason, I can't remember why. I moved over some video from my desktop to a folder to free up, that's what it was, to free up some space on my desktop. I moved some of the content that I put in my video from the desktop to a folder. Why would I go back to my editing software? It deleted some of my content. So I got this whole lineup of all my content, and then sparingly in between stuff is deleted. It's turned red. It tells you it's deleted. Go back and put it back. Y'all, I don't know what folders I was moving this stuff to. I was just moving it. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was pissed. Had to get my water. When I tell y'all I was pissed, I was pissed. Like, so I'm like, okay, I'm finally at the end of the stage. Y'all know you at the end of the stage. You right there. And you still can't get to. Y'all, when that stuff, you know, deleted, oh my God. I'm in here crying. My husband was like, well, just put it down and then go back to it later. I'm just like, no, I can't. I can't put it down and go back later. Because guess what? When I come back later, it's still going to be here and I still got to deal with it. Y'all, when I tell you, you know how a kid be on the game, and some of y'all grown folk too, be playing the little PlayStation and Xbox, and y'all lose, y'all get to slinging that remote. Y'all, I slung my dang on laptop. I slung it. I was that furious. I didn't sling it to where, you know, I was gonna do some damage, because I know better than that. But I slung it because I was just frustrated. I said, because here we go. If it's not one thing, it's another. And that's why I said, I don't use that little saying often. Well, I don't use it at all. This ain't nothing but the devil. I wanted to say that so bad. I wanted to say that so bad, y'all. But in hindsight, that was nothing but God. Because you know why? Y'all, I want to do this YouTube vlogging. I really want to do it. And I remember praying, God, I'd rather stress out. I don't want to be on people. I don't want to be working on people's jobs. I'd rather stress out being my own boss than stress out on somebody's job and making them millions of dollars. I want this. I want it, and I want it bad. So I said, you know what? This ain't nothing but God taking me through the storm. Okay? And what better way to do it? With this 6-day, not a one-day trip somewhere, not a grocery haul to the supermarket, whatever. 6 days of content, and extra content at that. I said, this ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but God. So that's all I had to say. But I had to remember, Nita, just, come on, just get through it. You are almost to the finish line. Girl, buck up, and let's get this thing done. Y'all, when I tell y'all, then I finally was able to get the content back, get it back in the lineup, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not touching nothing. Whatever is gonna be is gonna be, and whatever I don't like, I just gotta go find some music to put with it, because that's what eventually that's what I was trying to do. Taking video out, but I just said, forget it. Let me just leave it and just add some music, or just I just some content that even shouldn't have been in there. And I just said, you know what, not shouldn't have been in there, but some content that just wasn't worth being in there. I just had to leave it. I just had to let it be, because baby, this thing wasn't finna take me out. And I'm telling you, this thing was testing me. When I tell you it was testing me, it was testing me. And then, you know, get to the finish line. Got to the little finish line. And said, okay, Nita, I'm not touching nothing no more. Just leave it. Just leave it all just like it is. Y'all. Then now, video done. Everything lined up. All my text on screen lined up. All my music lined up. I'm like, we ready to go. Y'all. Now, you have to now download the video. Now, mind you, it's 2 hours long. You have to download the video from your editing software. to your computer. Y'all. Why my editing software say you do not have enough space? Y'all, I can laugh about this now. But I was like, here we go. Your girl is finished. Your girl finished. And here it is. I can't download it. I can't download it. Because I got too much space. So y'all, I'm in there crying. Like I am crying. Like I am boo-hoo crying. The tears is running out because I was crying because I felt defeated. You know how you want something so bad, you just feel defeated. Like, and then on top of that, of me being defeated, I felt more frustrated because I want to get this. Like, I want to get this. And one thing about it, when I started, I'm going to finish it because I know I could do it. I know I could does it. You know what I mean? But it was just frustrating because you ain't cleaning, you ain't mopping, you ain't eating. Y'all, I would wait till the end of the day to eat. Once I got on the roll, I was on the roll. Like, y'all, I was determined. But my husband be like, just put it down for a second. Baby, I'm finna go through it because one thing about it, let me be frustrated one damn time. I'm not finna be frustrated, come back to it, and then come back and be frustrated again. Let me just get it all out of the way. Y'all, I had to dig deep in my computer again and go erase some stuff. And y'all, I was able to upload it to my computer. And now when you upload it to your computer, now you gotta, when you download it to your computer, now you gotta upload it to YouTube. And again, a 2-hour video. 2-hour long video took an hour and a half to upload to YouTube. Just for YouTube to tell me I got a copyright. 3 of them. Ooh, Lord. I say, Lord Jesus. You just can't win. And because something that I added where I should not have added, I should have just let it go. I added it. And now it said copyright. So now I got to stop that once again now. And now I got to go find some copyright music to put with it. Because I can't take it out. The easier thing for me to do was to take it out. Couldn't take it out, y'all. Couldn't take it out because if I take it out, it's gonna shift all my text. It's gonna shift all my music. I said, baby, I ain't finna worry about that. We just gonna find something to put over it. Music don't match. Oh well, it is what it is, and that's what I had to do. Y'all, I tell y'all that wasn't easy. Y'all, when y'all see people vlogs, y'all looking at the finished version, the edited version. Oh, that look good. That don't look good. Oh, she could have did this. Or listen, y'all looking at all the finished product and not all of the stressing that people do behind the scenes. Y'all, if y'all could have been a roach on the wall, not a roach on the wall. Y'all could have been a roach, a fly. Y'all be like, dang, girl, put that thing down. Like, dang, you stressing like that? Don't worry about it. This ain't for you. And let me tell y'all, I'm on here being an encouragement to y'all. If you feel like, you know, you just want to give up, don't give up. Because guess what? I had to tell myself, listen, you are new to this. You are new. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Just keep pushing. And that's what I had to tell myself, y'all. I really had to tell myself, like, let me just put a little bit. I really had to tell myself it's gonna be all right. You know, don't worry about it. Don't get too much into it. Don't get too much into your head about it. Listen, just stick with it. It's hard, y'all. It is real hard. Just stick with it. Listen, I ain't know nothing about editing. I had to learn editing all myself. One thing about it, I'm going to Google, and I'm going to YouTube it, and I'm going to TikTok it to figure it out. And I did. I figured it out, you know. So just hang in there. You're going to get it. Let me say something. You want something bad enough, you're going to do it. The thing is, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. And I stuck in there. Y'all, when I tell y'all that was long, I ain't do that thing for 3 weeks. And I said, you know what, Nita? Because I even had I'm like, Nita, you waiting too long to put this vlog out. Why is it 3 weeks? You waiting too long. And I said, you know, Anita, if you got to wait longer than that, it's all right. It's all right. This is your channel. This is your channel. Just pace yourself. Y'all, easier said than done. I could say that right now. I could say that right here, right now. But when I was going through it, you can tell me now. All right. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was teed off, I was teed. Gotta blend that a little bit. Yeah, y'all, I was on the floor in here. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I wanted to pull out every strand of hair that was on my wig. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was so stressed, like, y'all, I was stressed to the point I can't even tell y'all. Like, I had to really woosah. Like, even after me posting it, I felt a big gorilla come up off my back. I felt the big old monkey just, y'all, my show, like, I felt so light. Y'all, I felt so light. I was like, okay, it's done. When I push upload to YouTube, I'm like, it's done. It is done. But y'all, I was still in the funk. That thing had me so bothered that for days after, like, I was in a funk. And I was trying to shake it. And y'all, I did this video. I had filmed this video already. But y'all, you could tell I was so down in that video. I didn't even want to do that. I didn't even want to post that. I said no. Like, I can't post that because, yeah, no. I say, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do y'all like that. You could just feel the energy. You could feel the energy. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to post that. So this is why I'm here doing it. This is why I'm here filming it now. You know, because I just felt like I didn't want to bring that kind of energy to y'all. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I was so, like, down still after that video. It's like, I don't know, it's like I needed some prayer. Because baby, when I tell you that thing stressed me out, I ain't never had nothing stress me out so bad. Y'all, I've been on people's job. And I ain't never stressed on nobody's job like that. I'm like, I just had to look at it like, I really had to look at it like, if you can get through 6 days, Nita, if you can get through 6 days of a cruise vlog, you can do anything at this point. And y'all, at that point now, I feel like, yeah, I can really do anything, you know, vlogging or whatever. And again, it's still not easy. It's still not easy. I still dread it sometimes. But when you got to edit, baby, that editing is no freaking joke at all. Like, so just imagine you are new to vlogging. And I don't know how to vlog. I don't know how to get, you know, certain stuff. If you go back on my video, you'll see, you know, a lot of things that I did wrong. But then I have to tell myself, Because I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm going to put this out. I don't think I got no good content. I don't think I want to do this. But I was like, Nita, stop being hard on yourself. Like, stop overthinking. Like, it's your first vlog. It's your first one. It's all right. It is all right. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. It's just that you got plenty of opportunity to do this again. So, for me personally, I think I did good for my first time. Because it's like you trying to drive a car, learn how to drive a car and stick shift, which I had to do. I had to learn how to drive a car and a stick shift at the same time. It's like, oh, okay, I got to learn how to vlog and edit at the same time. So I feel like it came out better than what I did. But again, if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check that out. And please don't hesitate. Let me know what you think about it. And if y'all have any like ideas of, with this, you know, with me talking like editing or whatever, that would make it a little bit easier for me, or tell me what I did wrong, listen, I'm happy for that. Let a sister know. Because baby, when I tell you, y'all, again, if you could be a roach on the wall. I don't like drinking in the bathroom, but it is what it is. But y'all, I had a nice time on that cruise. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, you know, although I was frustrated and everything was going wrong, I still enjoyed putting it together. Like, it's nothing like when you see your finished product and you're like, okay, yeah. It's nothing like when you see your finished product. Man, it's just like, whoa, okay. You know? But still, I cringe. I cringe when I look back at my own videos anyways. But hey, it is what it is. But, like, I'm proud. I can actually say, you know what? I'm proud that I stuck in there. Because one thing about it, if I want something, y'all, I'm going to be determined. I'm going to be determined and I'm going to get it. I'm going to finish it. Because I'm not finna sit here and my husband done bought me a whole camera and I'm finna give up. I think not. Yeah, because my husband ain't bought me this camera for nothing. So baby, whether even if I hadn't have finished that video, I would have finished it. Like if I had said, okay, no, I'm not finna do this. I'm done. I'm not even finna play with this no more. I still would have came back, even if it had been a month later, because I'm not gonna start something and then can't finish it. So I was definitely gonna finish it. But listen, don't give up. It is hard. It's hard. It's hard trying to get subscribers. It's hard trying to get watch hours. It's hard, you know, putting yourself up here and, you know, you thinking you're not getting, you know, people watching. Listen, 10 people watch your video, that's good enough. You know what I mean? That's somebody. And at this point, I'm not up here. Like, I want to start vlogging. I'm finna forget about, oh, you're a new YouTuber, people not gonna see you. Listen, I came on this app literally to have fun. I came up on here to have fun, so I'm gonna post. So whether people, I have to get out of my head, well, oh, this is not good enough, because, you know, you look at people that's up there in YouTube and they got the good videos and they got the, listen, I'm here to have some fun. Y'all, I'm gonna edit these videos. Listen, I am here to let anybody know, new YouTubers, editing and stuff, listen, just stick in there. Stick in there, have some fun. It's easier said than done now, because I can look back at it and I can laugh about it. I could actually laugh about it. And that's the whole point I wanted to come on here to be an encouragement to y'all, to be an encouragement to myself as well. And to, you know, hear my own self say, hey, look, just have some fun with it. Like, don't get so upset. Listen, like my husband say, come back to it. Come back to it, and then, you know, regroup, and then come on back to it. So I'm here to tell y'all, listen, stick in there, hold tight. This is just an encouraging video. Not to give up. Don't let it defeat you. It ain't the devil. It ain't the devil. It's God just preparing you. That's how I have to look at it. Because one thing about it, I pray that this is, you know, something I want to do. I want to do this. You know, I'm finally at a point in my life I'm comfortable. Okay, let me get out here and let me vlog. So y'all, I will be bringing vlogs more often. I'll be bringing vlogs more often, because one thing about it, y'all, when y'all see that finished product, when you see that finished product, you can be like, okay, I want to do another one. And on top of that, I want to do another one. And on top of that, I want to improve. So we do have a cruise coming up. And because we couldn't wait. We couldn't wait till our anniversary next year. My husband was like, nah, let's go ahead and book one. So we got one coming up. We got one coming up in a few months. So I'm excited because now I already get to redo it again. But now, y'all, I know. Baby, I ain't using no iPhone. Nope, that right there, absolutely not. I'm using a DJI, because y'all, my DJI, if you go to my video, the whole time I'm using my iPhone. But when we get out in Mexico, y'all, when we get off that boat, we at the port in Mexico, all that blue water, that blue sky, y'all, that is my DJI. My DJI was doing its thing. So now when I use my DJI, y'all, a total difference. Check out my video. A total difference when we got off that boat in Cozumel, Mexico. Y'all, I said I was slipping this whole time. Y'all. So, yeah. Y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping again. I know exactly what to do and what not to do. And y'all, look. I just had to come on here. I had to come on here and just rant. I had to rant, y'all. And I feel better about it. And again, I just wanted to come on because I figured, okay, I was doing my makeup. Let me just talk about it. And just be an encouragement to anybody who out there with their YouTube, whether you editing, whether you just vlogging, you feel like stuff ain't good enough. Listen, somebody gonna want to see your content. You got something to say, listen, say it, edit it, do whatever you got to do, feel confident in it. I'm just here to be an encouragement. Listen, do you and have fun doing it. Don't get lost and get caught up. That was a learning moment for me. That was a teaching moment for me. I thank God. He brought me through it. Y'all, and now I just want to take in vlogs. So now y'all will see more vlogs. Of me. So stay tuned. I want to kind of do maybe a couple of vlogs a week. I'm not sure how I want to do it, but y'all will be seeing more vlogs out of me because your girl needs some practice. So when I go on my little trips and stuff, I could, get down with the get down. And so y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in. And again, if you have not checked out my vlog, my 6-day Carnival Horizon, go check that out. I also got the chef's table as another video, as another vlog. Check that out as well. Let me know in the comments what you think. And then again, in this comment section here, just let me know what I did wrong. Hey, listen, I don't care. You got to give it to me straight. You got to give it to me raw. Put it down in the comments. Hey, look, this is what you could do better. This is what you shouldn't have did, or you know what I mean. So let me know down in the comments. But I will link the video down in the description to the carnival, my carnival vlog. But thank y'all for listening to your girl rant, and I will be back with another vlog for y'all. So stay tuned.